The Congo River, a lifeline for millions in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC, has once again become the site of an unimaginable tragedy. At least 193 people have lost their lives in two separate boat accidents this week, shaking the already fragile region to its core. On Thursday evening, a boat carrying nearly 500 passengers caught fire and capsized in the Lukalela territory, situated along the Congo River in DRC's Equateur province. The boat, described as a whale boat, had been transporting villagers between settlements when disaster struck. With 107 confirmed dead and 146 still missing, this incident has become one of the deadliest boat disasters in the region in recent memory. While 209 survivors were rescued, the search for bodies and the missing continued into the weekend. Just a day earlier in Basankusu territory, another boat disaster claimed at least 86 lives. This time, most of the victims were students, with many still unaccounted for. As with the first accident, the causes of this tragedy remain unclear, but early reports suggest improper loading and navigating at night as possible factors. River transport is the backbone of travel in DRC's vast, remote rainforest regions. However, the vessels that carry passengers and goods are often poorly maintained and dangerously overcrowded, with safety measures like life jackets being rare. Many boats travel at night, further complicating rescue operations and often leaving victims' bodies undiscovered. In the aftermath, both the DRC government and local civil society groups have rallied to provide assistance. The Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs has pledged medical care, repatriation efforts for survivors, and support for grieving families. However, a local civil society group has blamed the government, claiming that the toll could have been much higher and that proper safety measures have been repeatedly ignored. The Congo River is not only a critical route for transporting goods and people, but it's often the only option for many in the country's interior. The region's remote location, limited road infrastructure, and inadequate transport alternatives make river travel a lifeline for millions. But it also places countless lives at risk, as demonstrated by these recent disasters. The lack of infrastructure and limited resources further complicates these rescue efforts. With many of these accidents occurring in remote, hard-to-reach areas, search and rescue operations are hampered by distance, a shortage of boats and equipment, the absence of effective communication networks. Experts and local advocates are calling for immediate reforms to address the systemic issues with river transport. From investing in better, safer vessels to enforcing stricter regulations on overcrowding and night travel, there's a dire need for action before more lives are lost. While the immediate priority is rescue and recovery, long-term solutions are critical. The government, international organizations, and local communities must work together to improve transportation safety and ensure that such tragedies do not become a regular occurrence. Behind the statistics are the real faces of loss: fathers, mothers, children, students, lives cut short in a senseless tragedy that could have been prevented with better resources and infrastructure. As the people of DRC continue to mourn, the call for reform must be heard. It is time for action to ensure that the Congo River remains a lifeline, not a death trap. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates on this ongoing story and the efforts to prevent future tragedies.